Is this thing working? I need to watch my Netflix. I need a Netflix and chill. Just how I like it. Hey guys, it's your girl Mags here, ready to give you another video. So this week, this video is gonna be a little different than what I normally do. So because we are self-isolated and we're social distancing, I thought it would be such a great idea to put shows together for you guys to binge watch. I know a lot of people are at home. I'm at home a lot of the time now during the week, so I'm able to watch more of Netflix. So that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to give you some of the shows that I've watched that I've loved so much, and I'm so excited to give you a list of them. So as you guys know, Rona is here. Rona is in town. Rona has come over this world. So in that case, why not just be home? Don't have to be bored. You guys could watch Netflix. There's so many shows that you guys can watch. I'm just gonna name 10 of them, 10 that I like. I am a woman who loves crime, who loves mystery, who loves a little bit of comedy, can like kind of throw that in there. But I'm really a girl who loves thriller, mystery, crime. And so I'm gonna give you a lot of that today. So if you guys are interested in that type of genre, this video is for you. I'm gonna give you a breakdown of what it's about, how many seasons, how many episodes, the timing of each episode. I'm gonna give it to you all. I'm gonna give it all to you. So first up, I wanna talk about, it's a Netflix original called Unbelievable.
I know this is hard, but I need to ask you some questions about what happened.
He tied my hands. He said if I screamed, he'd kill me.
No signs of forced entry. Doors and windows were locked. No DNA. Not a single neighbor saw or heard a thing.
He brought a blindfold, but nothing to tie her with. Would a shoelace even hold her?
You think Marie made up the attack?
It's such a great show. I really enjoyed watching it. It's very short, but it's very filling in getting that binge watch. So it's like a one season quick day watch. It has 8 episodes. It ranges from 40 to 58 minutes per episode. So I'm gonna give you a summary for you guys. I'm gonna just do like a brief summary. When a teen reports being raped and then recants her story, 2 female detectives follow evidence that could reveal the truth based on a true story. So I really like this show. It has investigating, it's suspenseful, it has thriller in it, my kind of show. But there is a disclaimer though that it is very triggering for those who have gone through traumatic experience like this. So I don't recommend it if you are triggered by that. That's the only thing about this show, but otherwise I would give this like a 10 stars. The second one I want to say is The People versus Oj Simpson.
Yeah.
We've got 2 victims in Brentwood.
Nobody gets killed in Brentwood.
You're gonna say this case is all about race?
Yes, because it is.
Bro, I don't know why it took me this long to actually watch this show. It's always been there. It's been there probably about 2 years. And I just like recently watched it not too long ago, and I really enjoyed it. Like, it was so good. It had like me getting shows that have the court in there, that have the cops, all that stuff. I am so into it. So there is 1 season for this show, and it has 10 episodes. Ranges from like 43 minutes to like an hour and so it's a pretty good chunk amount of time. And it's light on the system as well. It speaks on racism and getting justice for 2 that were murdered. The third one, it's called Somewhere Between.
You will soon lose something more precious to you than anything in the whole world.
I am not gonna let anybody hurt you.
Fate is your enemy. The only way is to fight her head on.
I'm gonna fight it.
And this one I probably watched maybe like a year ago. It was really interesting. I was just kind of scrolling through like the shows and it kind of like intrigued me, and I legit watched this show like the whole day. It was like from morning to night. One season, and it had 10 episodes that range from 41 to 43 minutes. And it's a local news producer is given one chance to relive a deadly week and stop a serial killer. If she fails, she'll lose her daughter forever. Really interesting, check that out. That one's kind of like a drama, mystery, thriller. I really like short TV shows that you can kind of binge watch a whole day because I like quick seasons. I know maybe not a lot of people like that, but I do like quick ones that I have a couple days that I have free. I could actually use that one day and just watch like a binge watch a whole season. Okay, number 4, we're gonna get into like a little comedy. It's Atypical. This has 3 seasons. The first season has 8 episodes, and then the last 2 have 10 episodes, ranging from like 40-45 minutes. Really good, really funny. I'm gonna give you the summary now. And it's Sam, a teenager on the autism spectrum, decides it's time for a girlfriend. Okay. A journey that sets Sam's mom on her own life-changing path as her son seeks more independence. So it's a really funny show. I really like it, kind of just seeing how Sam interacts with people and how he's just learning to be independent. So it's really interesting in that way. 5 is gonna be The Stranger. This show recently came out back in January when life was just so simple and easy and we can get out our house. But this one too is like a one-day watch. You can literally watch this in one day. I don't think I watched it in one day because when I see shows that are really good like this one, I tend to try to save the episodes to kind of have it longer for myself. So maybe I'll do this like in 2 days. This show has 1 season, 8 episodes ranging from like 41 minutes to 52 minutes. The Web of Secrets send a family man, Adam Price, on a desperate quest to discover the truth about the people closest to him.
Hello, you've reached the Price's family phone. If you'd like to leave a message for
Adam,
Corinne,
Thomas,
or Ryan, you can do so after the beep.
beep.
You didn't have to stay with her, you know.
Do I know you?
She told you she was pregnant and then she lost the baby. God. She made it up. She was never pregnant.
I love you so much.
This girl literally goes up to people and just drops bombs of secrets. Mystery, drama, a little bit of thriller, some crime in there too. 6 would be Locke and Key. Okay, I'm not really into the more like sci-fi kind of shows, but this one is really good, especially because it has like kind of like a horror or thriller sense in it. So I really I like enjoy that sense, like if you're mixing it together. It's following their father's murder. 3 siblings move into a house filled with reality bending keys.
Key house is filled with amazing keys. Listen for them. They whisper.
You hear that?
These keys have like powers that can like do crazy things. Some of them could be good, some of them could be used as bad. Okay, it has 1 season and it has 10 episodes. This one too, guys, I had to save it. I had to do it in 2 days, 5 episodes one day, 5 episodes the next, because it was just way too good to kind of just do it in one shot. So Good Girls, I love Good Girls. This show is so intriguing, guys. It is so funny, it is so interesting. It's about these 3 moms who find that they lose their power in being women, and so they desperately try to get it back, and so they rob a local grocery store.
I cannot believe you.
Chill, sis. I'm like 2 minutes late.
All ready for this? Now or never.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a robbery.
and then from there it just gets crazier. So they have 3 seasons right now. The first 2 are on Netflix, so you can check that out. First season has 10 episodes, and then season 2 has 13 episodes. So 8 is Bates Motel. So this one's a kind of a long one. Like I would kind of go for shows that have long seasons when I don't see anything else that's kind of intriguing on Netflix that are short. So then I'll try to look for a long one so that it'll keep me occupied for maybe a month or so, or even less, depending how interesting the show is. Will depend on how long I will be watching it for, if that makes sense. So now this is a mixture of mystery, horror, thriller. It's about a boy named Norman who is crazy. This guy is cray-cray. So he gets blackouts and doesn't know what he does, and then during those blackouts he does really bad things. His relationship with his mom named Norma, and then yeah, it's like Norma and Norman, which is such an odd mother-son thing.
You're new. When did you move here?
Last night.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, just me and my mom.
This is our chance to start over.
Maybe some people don't get to start over.
What do you think?
This is crazy, Mom.
We own a motel, Norman Bates.
Okay, so there is 5 seasons, and each season has 10 episodes that are always 40 to 50 minutes long. It's a good one to watch kind of for a long run, depending on how you do it. If you're gonna be binge watching, maybe like 1 season a day, which would be really good. And then 5 days you have of just watching Bates Motel. Number 9, I saw this when I was in college, so maybe about 2-3 years ago, called 7 Seconds.
My son laid in the cold, in pain, for hours. And whoever did this is free.
No one saw you, right? You keep your mouth shut. Anyone asks you what you're doing in the park, you tell them your job.
This show, wow, it like really opened my eyes. Things that were flawed in the system, based on how, you know, with race and with like favoring cops. And so this show is about cops who legit try to cover up a murder of an African-American boy who was ran over. So it kind of just goes into that and figuring out who these cops are, have a murder trial, and try to figure out their sentencing. So it's really good, it really opens your eyes. It's worth a watch, especially if you're into the crime, especially if you're into that court scenery like I am. This is definitely a watch. This has 1 season and it has 10 episodes that range from 54 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes. Guys, this is a Netflix original. Poppin'. Also shines light on like public defenders, on how they are overwhelmed with so many cases that are given to them that they don't really take the necessary time on each case that they're normally supposed to, so they miss a lot of things on each case. So you kind of see that in this show, how public defenders are always overwhelmed with the amount of cases that they always get. Okay, and number 10. So everybody has been talking about this show. It's been on CW, but it just recently came on Netflix, so it's one of the top 10 on Netflix right now, and it's called All American. Guys, I never thought that I'd be into football. Like, I'm not into sports, I'm not into anything like that, but All American really made me kind of more interested in football, so I was like really enjoying it. It has 2 seasons, 16 episodes that have 42 minutes on each episode.
Excuse me, Spencer James. Billy Baker, varsity coach, Beverly High. You're impressive out there. I want you to come play for me.
Play for you?
Yes, sir, for me. All right, South Crenshaw, y'all got a strong team, but Beverly Hills can offer you something that Crenshaw can't. Better education at a safer school.
So he's from Crenshaw, goes to Beverly, and it's just different. very different, but he works it out. He gets there, he works through his problems, his daddy issues. So that's really it, guys. That's the 10 Netflix shows that I would recommend. I know everybody is different, and there are other shows, of course, on Netflix that are awesome. I wanted to point out more shows that were not really talked about as often as like maybe Friends or Grey's Anatomy or Scandal, but like more of the ones that are kind of the quick binge watching seasons that you can watch, and some their name is not really out there like other shows are. So I did want to bring those because I really like watching shows that are like different, in the sense like not a lot of people heard of it. I love to recommend these shows to people so that we are on the same page and we can talk about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Like this video, maybe if you want a part 2 to this video, since we're probably gonna be here for a while, so why not make another video if you guys like it? Just make sure to comment down below if you do want to see a part 2, or if you guys want to see maybe Netflix movies that are really good to watch that are on Netflix. Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Guys, just help me out, help a sister out, okay? And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.